I'm your biggest supporter. No one has more faith in you than I do. But until you turn things around, don't talk to me.
There's certain patterns to break.
And you think choosing bad partners is like a genetic thing?
When she appeared, she looked beautiful, and it was the love of my life.
I did throw up after, though, and took my top off and unbuttoned my pants, and I had to walk back through the hotel with a million people taking my photo. I was a hot slob kebab.
It just, everything almost, yeah. It's so weird. I think of times when things weren't so easy, and it's just when it's right, it's right.
This is our personal archive footage that we are sharing with the world.
Old episodes or anything, how they would try to push me and be like, what's your thing?
What's
Come
your
on,
thing?
what's your thing? And I was like, why do I have to have a thing? Can't I be a mom and I'm filming the show? And it's that's a full-time job.
Gig.
Love stories in Hollywood are often like fire, intense, passionate, and sometimes too hot to handle. Just when we thought Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker had found their happily ever after, the fairy tale came crashing down.
What are you doing?
Drinking this matcha that you made me, your famous matcha.
I actually make the best matcha, way better than
The best.
any matcha.
For years, fans watched in awe as these two lovebirds went from best friends to soulmates, defying expectations with their unwavering devotion.
Got married 3 times.
It's like choosing a child. I can't pick the best one. Vegas was like our wild rockstar wedding. Santa Barbara was as traditional as everybody else's wedding could have been.
Do we say anything?
I thought we saved out.
But now, the romance that once set social media on fire has suddenly gone cold. What went wrong? What caused the downfall of Kravis? And why did Kourtney finally decide to walk away? Today, we're unraveling the shocking truth behind their split. Stay tuned, because this one's going to be juicy.
We wanted it to feel authentic.
I was nervous and I knew I'm not going to be able to say my vows without crying.
It all started as an unexpected yet refreshing love story. Kourtney Kardashian, known for her long and complicated relationship with Scott Disick, had finally moved on to something new, something wildly different. Gone were the days of toxic back-and-forth drama with her ex. With Travis, she found a man who worshipped her, someone who showered her with attention, love, and over-the-top affection.
I think people would be surprised with.
Yeah, we just wanted to get married. We didn't really care about the details.
Travis Barker, on the other hand, had spent years dealing with personal tragedies, from surviving a horrific plane crash to navigating a rocky co-parenting relationship with his ex-wife, Shanna Moakler. He had always been close to Kourtney, but in 2021, their bond transformed into something much deeper. It was the kind of love that seemed unstoppable. But as we've seen time and time again, even the most passionate relationships can crumble under pressure. And now, the truth is out. Kourtney has finally revealed what really happened behind the scenes.
Felt like I had so much anxiety. Oh, I feel shaky. Because it's such a vulnerable moment you're sharing.
I just felt like I'm about to marry the love of my life.
At first, Kourtney and Travis's relationship felt like a dream. Their chemistry was undeniable. Their PDA-filled appearances had people talking. Their love felt electric. But as much as they adored each other, certain cracks began to form early on. Could two people with vastly different lifestyles make it work? Could they successfully blend their families? Could they handle the relentless pressure of living under the spotlight? The answer, it seems, was no.
Doing it to have an experience together and have fun.
Kourtney has now admitted that their love, while passionate and intense, wasn't practical in the long run. And despite their best efforts, their relationship slowly started to fall apart. When Kourtney and Travis finally took their friendship to the next level, it wasn't a slow and steady romance. It was a whirlwind. Within months, they were engaged. Then came multiple extravagant weddings. Fans adored their punk rock fairy tale love story, but some wondered, were they moving too fast? And as we now know, those concerns weren't entirely misplaced. Kourtney and Travis went all in. But in doing so, they never stopped to consider if their lives could truly merge in a way that made sense. Kourtney, despite her reality TV fame, has always been a homebody at heart. She loves a peaceful, family-oriented life. Travis, on the other hand, thrives on the chaotic energy of the music world. His Blink-182 tours, constant traveling, and high adrenaline lifestyle often left Kourtney feeling neglected and lonely. For months, she tried to keep up. She joined him on the road, embraced his world, and even adjusted her own routines to match his. But deep down, Kourtney started feeling out of place. And that's when the distance between them started to grow. At the heart of Kourtney's world are her 3 children, Mason, Penelope, and Rain, whom she co-parents with Scott Disick. Meanwhile, Travis has 2 kids and a stepdaughter from his marriage to Shanna Moakler. Both Kourtney and Travis wanted their kids to feel like one big happy family, but reality proved to be more complicated.
And a lot of people have blended families. How has that been, navigating that space?
I think it's like figuring it all out, but I think working together and like keeping the communication open. And because, I came from a blended family, I feel like, I don't know, we have experience and
you've been down that road.
And I think also we've known each other.
Scott, Kourtney's ex, never truly accepted Travis into their children's lives. His lingering presence in Kourtney's world made things awkward and tense. Meanwhile, Travis's ex-wife Shanna publicly criticized Kourtney, calling their relationship fake and performative. Despite their best efforts, their blended family dynamic just didn't click, and that put even more pressure on their marriage. For the first time, Kourtney felt alone in their marriage, and that was when she started to question everything. So, why did Kourtney finally decide to end her marriage? According to insiders, Kourtney's recent confession was heartbreaking. She realized that despite all the love they shared, they weren't growing together. The distance, both physical and emotional, had taken its toll. The challenges of blending their families, balancing careers, and handling life in the spotlight were simply too much. She admitted that while Travis adored her, love alone wasn't enough to sustain the relationship. And so, after months of trying to make it work, she made the painful decision to let go. Kourtney and Travis's relationship was proof that love, even the most intense kind, isn't always enough. Their chemistry was undeniable. Their passion was real. But their lives, responsibilities, and priorities simply didn't align. Now, as they navigate life post-breakup, Kourtney is focusing on healing and prioritizing her children. Travis, meanwhile, continues to tour and make music. Though they've gone their separate ways, one thing is clear. Their love story, as intense as it was, will be remembered for years to come. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you think Kourtney and Travis were doomed from the start? Or could they have made it work? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more celebrity updates. For more juicy Hollywood breakups, check out our next video. You won't want to miss it.